Yep, let's get it started just like last time. I mean, it's 2-5. If we start with 10 minutes and it's 2-5, I mean, it's been really essentially 3 minutes of just, you know, you're not really missing too much. I'm going to be honest with you, man.
COLLIER.
A lot of times, I'm not really talking this many times in a week, but
they needed that one. Their first make in 5 attempts.
we do have one more game after this against the Seattle Storm. Funny enough, we've been facing teams that have somebody with a slight injury more times than not, a starter. And I think for the first time, we're facing a healthy team. Now, the Minnesota Lynx aren't necessarily up there in the record. They're definitely below 500. But they have been on a roll a little bit lately, especially Sue Bird. She's been stepping it up some, especially since the All-Star break. And yeah, this isn't really a team we're trying to sleep on. I mean, yeah, the record is kind of bad, but you know, we're on a streak right now. We're 15-10. I think we were 500 at some point, like 10-10. So like, you know, we got like a little streak going on or something. You know, just. They do have Nafisa COLLIER. That was usually the person that was out when we faced them. But, you know, like I'm saying, everybody's healthy, so this is what it will look like in the beginning of the season.
The D, I guess, did just enough to bother her.
Not sure how next game will look, but not trying to look ahead. Just trying to, you know, maintain. Sue Bird with an open three. Funny enough, the person isn't injured who usually starts at the 2.
Teams will make substitutions.
So Tiffany Mitchell ended up starting. Ex-Fever from last year.
From deep three-point range. And at the end of one, a closely contested game so far. Lynx ahead, up by 1. And don't go away, we'll be back momentarily.
Okay, fans, get it up for your Indiana.
And the second quarter getting underway. No team gaining an edge so far. And from what we've seen from the Lynx, what's your take so far?
You know, it's really about limiting your mistakes, and they've done that here in the first.
And I like what I've seen from them on the other end, forcing a few giveaways to widen that turnover margin.
He subbed me out. Get subbed back in at the end of the first.
Now here's Mitchell.
Going into the second. Starting off the second, Minnesota is up by 1. It looks like they're not playing, man. Just from the score right now.
Jefferson.
Things are pretty serious. Should have made that, but you got to miss some.
COLLIER outside. Here's Allen.
I'm not really sure how they even have 19. I don't know who's scoring for them.
Now
right
here's
now.
Mitchell.
Can't be Tiffany Mitchell. There's no way.
Shoot.
I mean, there is a way, but you know. Just
COLLIER.
no. Wow. That must be how, because what the fuck? What the fuck was that?
Nafisa COLLIER led the league in minutes during each of her
Get rid of
first
pick.
2
Oh, shit.
seasons.
It's so hard to, like, maneuver your body to have the right angle for a pick.
Now here's Jefferson.
Ah!
5 points in the game.
I wanted to choose something else, but they gave me the sloppy layup animation. You know how that is.
Outside. Pass to COLLIER.
Thought they were going to pass it to her. Guessed wrong. Still on her ass, though.
Mitchell outside. Here's Allen. Over Mitchell.
Straight ice over there.
And COLLIER is just someone you can't afford to keep on the bench.
Well,
What
Nafisa
type of
has
stupid fucking pass was that?
Just look at 2020.
And she made that.
Top
Oh,
3 in
thank
steals
God.
and rebounding, top 10 in blocks.
Usually
and
they make it
baskets
off a
made.
stupid
I
turnover.
mean, you name it, and Collier can do it.
Oh yeah, let's go. Ooh.
How good is that? It can make a defender
Jelly.
foolish with moves like that.
Pass to Achanwa.
Sometimes jam don't taste like jelly. You get what I'm saying? Do you understand what I'm saying?
Now Mitchell fires for three.
Tiffany Mitchell shooting like she mad at the Fever. We ain't do nothing. Oh God, here comes Sue Bird. What a pick. Oh, what a play. Look at the plays that we're just making on the fly. I'm freaking loving, man. The chemistry is definitely getting better and better each game just because we're winning, making winning plays, doing winning things, nigga.
2017 Minnesota team had it all. I think they're in the conversation for best WNBA team
Can't
ever.
keep her open, bro. Thank God she missed it.
Coverage that turned into no coverage.
And when she's open like that, you don't see her miss that sort of look very often.
Now here's Jefferson.
All right, I didn't want Sylvia Fowles to fade. I don't know what that
Pass to
was.
Mitchell.
Kind of messing up the play. I don't know what's going to happen. Oh my God, you can't dribble.
Over Mitchell.
Let's
Bird,
go.
no good.
Used to be tied. It still is. Still tied.
And almost.
And that's the deal breaker right there.
The second selection
Around the hoop.
Yeah, she plays with a
The
great
whole time,
and Smith
ain't
also
make
added
none of them free
3
throws.
late in her college career, and she's continued to develop that
Like
phase of her
shit.
game at the pro level.
Kicks it out to Mitchell.
Come on, baby. Oh my God.
Missed by the Fever.
Why the fuck?
Bird right side. Mitchell outside.
Got a little ISO in the corner. Baseline.
Over Mitchell.
Nah, there's no way.
Here's
Oh my
Collier.
goodness. Oh my.
That kick out to Bird.
Bro, I am so sick of the computer getting those
Pass to Mitchell.
putback rebounds, those offensive rebounds, bro. Like, you'll jump
Over
and
Mitchell.
somehow they'll have quicker reflexes of you jumping to block the shot.
And it's the Fever ball.
You know what I'm saying?
They've
In
only
a
allowed
rebound.
5 points in the quarter. And Leilani
But y'all basically jumped at the same time. Like, I don't know, bro. That shit is weird. It's like their arms get longer or something. Everyone turns into Nikola Jokic when they shoot the ball in the paint and
pass to
miss.
Bird.
Ooh. Like, I'm getting better at getting the rebound
Now here's Mitchell.
and contesting the shot, honestly. But man,
Shot clock at 5. Down
it's
low.
tough. It's tough as shit.
Chanwa, good
Now, that was
back a
too
few
easy,
years for the
fam. Come
Fever.
on now.
During that 2009 to 2015 run, they were one of the elite organizations in the league.
Absolutely.
We're up, but we should be up by
WNBA finals,
almost like
including
8.
winning it all in 2012.
Missing
I
free
am sure
throws,
that Fever
turn
fans
the
are
ball
itching
over.
for those glory days again.
Just air shots like that. What the fuck was that?
And no luck at the stripe
Missing
this time.
free throws,
Second
most
miss.
importantly.
Well, Sylvia
Again,
Fowles is a multiple-time defensive
made
player
one.
of the year, but she's also a tremendous
the
offensive
other,
player
though?
as well. In fact, she's one of the most efficient ever.
And a foul on Sylvia Fowles. That's her first foul. And the Lynx making a change here.
First team foul. Substitution for Minnesota.
I already know who the rookie of the year is going to be.
She's covered by Jefferson.
I think it's a landslide, to
Back
be
Powers.
honest.
4 on the clock.
And
Pass to McBride. Fires the
hoping,
3. That one is off. Now Indiana takes it
hoping
the
I'm
other
getting
way.
her name right. Oh, yeah, okay. So
Sylvia
it's
Fowles.
Ryan
Her
Howard,
offensive numbers are
for sure.
eye-popping.
Well, Sylvia,
I had to get
first
that. I
all-time
had to
in
think about it for a
50.
second because Natasha Howard just got injured. I was like, oh, wait a minute. But nah, yeah, Ryan. Ryan Howard is the rookie of the year. I can already just say that.
Here's
Now,
Clarendon.
MVP,
Quiet so far offensively.
it could go to me.
Her first points of the game.
But then again, some people have been doing their thing. But then again, right, some of the best players have teamed up on the same team, which means their stats aren't necessarily MVP worthy. even though they might have won a bunch of games, i.e. a Breonna Stewart.
Very clear. The Minnesota Lynx were the team of the decade.
Or, you
Now here's
know,
COLLIER. Here's
Lena
Allery.
Del Don, she's
Jefferson
slowing down a
pulls it
little
in.
bit.
This game has been very close in a lot of areas, but rebounding.
You know,
is
Ryan
one
Howard,
thing
she's
that's gone in
doing
their favor.
Yeah, effort and
pretty good for
determination
herself.
on the glass. They really can compensate.
And Asia
on
Wilson, of
efficiency.
course, she is an MVP candidate just because she's just a beast.
Dominated the last decade.
And they're winning. I think they have 3 losses, and we're past the
Finals
All-Star week.
appearances in total.
So,
And remember, before winning the
yeah,
lottery and
that's
getting
just-
the #1 pick in 2011,
they've beaten the Liberty
Minnesota
like a
had
good
missed
2 or 3
straight
times
playoffs.
already.
Sometimes
And the Liberty's pretty much like the second best team.
Pass to
With
Jefferson.
Breonna Stewart and Jones. Fucking Vandersloot, I think. Inescu,
Pride
just
covering. And it's going to be a 3-second call.
all types of shit, man. Score is 30-30. I did not expect this. Honestly, I expected this out of the Storm game, but this Lynx game,
Outside Powers. Pass to Allen.
it should not be this close, man.
Allery, right side. Shot clock at 6. And the foul on Sylvia Fowles.
Jeez.
That'll be her
That's
second
not
foul
one of the
game.
times to
That's
steal.
about
Does she
number
even
2 on
steal
her.
the ball that
It might
often
not
to be doing
warrant
all this?
sitting her just yet,
Like,
but another
what?
one before halftime, it definitely would warrant that.
Now here's Allen. 5 points in
What the
game.
fuck?
And there's a foul shot.
Yo.
She'll go to the line for 2.
I'm so surprised it's not a technical, because what the fuck was that? What the fuck was even that?
Coaches love the game at every level in the Hoosier State.
Playing in basketball-crazed Indiana, the Fever have a great following, and you'd expect nothing less.
Yeah,
Oh,
for
come on.
sure. These fans are
Oh,
awesome.
wow, that's
They're loud,
crazy.
And they really know the game. Indianapolis has
I haven't
one
even
of the
been making
best
as many
stops in the
turnarounds. I
entire
can't do it
league.
as much on
And that's a
the
foul.
men's side because the
A talented
wow, they really
player
get
who
free
does
throws
whatever
because
she
the
can
animation is a
to
little
help
different.
the team.
You know,
Well, raised in
on
the Motor
2K22,
City of
I was
Detroit,
busting
Ariel
out the
Powers was a
turnarounds,
fighter,
especially
clearly.
in the
He
all-time
participated in
league.
boxing as a young kid,
Oh my
and
god!
she
And then
loved the
you know it
sweet
was
science.
usually mid-range.
Now here's fouls.
I did bust out a
6 points for her.
turnaround if you check the shorts from the 3-point range
Now
this season
Jefferson.
with the
Out
Rockets.
to the
And
wing.
that shit was crazy, bro.
Again,
Kevin
the
Porter
miss by
came
the
in with
Fever.
the wildest
And Ariel Powers,
pass.
she
It
grew
looked
up
like he wasn't
playing
even
lots of
looking.
different sports,
He was
including
jumping in
boxing.
midair to
And
do
you
a
can
layup.
see that boxing
Ended up
back
passing it to me on the wing. I barely caught that joint, but in the process of me catching that joint, I spun around and did a turnaround from the 3-point line, bro. That shit was so
Powers
hard.
covering.
But yeah, I don't really do
Back
too
to
many
Jefferson.
turnarounds like
They
that.
need this.
Get him out the way. This game is really fucking interesting. Guess it's what it's like mid-season. Damn.
Right outside. Pass to Allen. Here's Powers. Nafisa COLLIER on the wing. Let's go with a 3. Good on the triple.
Love the confidence from COLLIER. She knows she can knock it down from deep.
Henderson with it. Back to Jefferson. And it's good. But hold on. The officials may want to take another look at it on the replay monitor. And we are not going to halftime just yet. Officials signaling they're going to review the tape.
Okay, fans, get it up for
The
your
third quarter now beginning. Both sides looking to pull away in the last half of the game. Jefferson really making a difference here.
Yeah, double-double already. I mean, this sort of energy, it really just energizes your whole team.
Yeah, this has been so much fun to watch. The way she's impacted the game in a bunch of different ways. It's going to be hard to slow her down.
And that misses. That was would have put them up. The Lynx with the lead.
We back at it. Whole lot of nothing
And
going
here's
on.
Bird.
For real, for real. Mistakes and shit. You know. You know how that shit goes.
Ball is turned over.
Oh my gosh. What like that's one thing about Kelsey Mitchell this game, because they have those animations. She like bullies people to the rim, especially if you're her size or like smaller, or just around her size. Like she'll just, excuse me, her ass all the way to the motherfucking rim, bruh. It's crazy. I get subbed out. You see the score, man. You seen the score before. I got subbed out and after.
But of course, most
a lot of defense is happening, not a lot of work on offense, though.
That 2015 trade sending fouls to Minnesota.
I mean, this isn't
the history of the league.
No, this isn't necessarily the most high-scoring game, but this isn't necessarily out of the ordinary of a WNBA game. I mean, scores like this happen all the time. You kind of figure out, you kind of like wonder how. Like, how do you play 2-minute quarters and end up like the score of the college game? Because it is college time, at least men's.
Outside Clarendon.
Well, shots like that. That's how the score ends up being low. There's a few trips we went to the free throw line and nothing happened. And this isn't like because we scored on the N1. This is a good 2 straight shots just missed.
Up top, Henderson. Jefferson.
That's the good thing about being able to play the 4. Sometimes you have somebody slower on you. You can kind of slice and dice a little bit around the rim, just because they don't have that angle that they normally would. You know, our lineup is tough, man. I mean, it's almost like having 3 big women on the court. Because I'm almost counted as one. I average 11 rebounds. I had like a double-double at halftime, and I'm not playing. Well, right now I'm playing the 4, but I don't start at the 4 or the 5. So they're getting rebounds also. Our starting 4 and the 4 that comes off the bench, whether it be Emily Inglester, I think, or Emma Cannon, you know, and Alyssa Smith. All 3 of them shoot threes.
Yeah, she's been off her game this
so
quarter. Just hasn't been able to get a whole lot to go down.
Yeah, it's just I shoot threes. All of our 4s shoot threes. All of our 5s just stay inside, rebound, defend. Don't necessarily need the ball. And then we got, you know, guards. Guards on guards on guards, bro.
Covered by Allen.
Thought she was going to make that. That's okay. You can get that assist for me. Oh, my gosh. Oh.
The Minnesota Lynx went on the best extended run in WNBA.
So remember that thing I was saying about free throws?
6 of 7 seasons, winning 4 titles.
And here are the Lynx now.
Tiffany Mitchell back in.
Mitchell
the fever hater.
Covered by Jefferson. Stafford can't get it to go.
3 on 3, what we doing? Fuck it. Ain't nobody gonna step up. I'll step up. What the fuck is you talking about? That shit sound like tennis for a second. Look around real quick. Okay. Y'all want to test my gangster? Go ahead. Got 1 in the hip. What is you saying?
I think it bodes well for them.
Mitchell outside. Back to McBride.
Just gotta play the right defense, do the right rotations, get up in the face. Our fours aren't necessarily the hardest people on the court. They're a tiny bit soft, I'll admit. Another buzzer beater? Is that what you said? Ah!
That is exact. You don't leave your feet until the shooter elevates. She went for that pump fake. Hook, line, and single.
3/4 of play and a close game here. Beaver ahead. They lead by 3. Don't go anywhere. The final quarter is coming up next on 2K Sports.
Come on, fans, it's the
All right, we welcome you back to what's been a hard-fought battle. 4th quarter should be good.
All right, we up 3. I'm most likely going to be playing for the whole entire 4th quarter, man.
Left side.
I think I should make that. Let's get this extension going. I want to extend the lead so bad. Oh. Oh my God. Her ass cannot catch. That was supposed to be a more accurate pass, but I guess my attributes didn't allow that. You know, I do have pretty good attributes offensively, but, you know, passing shouldn't necessarily be my strongest suit. I mean, could do everything else.
Good. Nothing but net.
Fine points.
Now here's Mitchell.
Sue Bird keeping them in the game.
Now fouls. Jefferson outside.
Ah. Nah, I wasn't even open.
Smith outside. Mitchell. And it's
Terrible.
3-point range.
Just terrible. As Charles Barkley would say, almost dropped my phone. Oh! No fouls. All right, so I know the game is close. Tiffany Mitchell still shooting free throws to try to bury us. The Fever hater. Just a little update. We have 2. Count them. 2
basketball played here in the 4th quarter.
Twitch games. 2 of them.
Back to Mitchell.
The first game will be against the Sparks, I believe.
And here are the Lynx now.
Then we have a game on YouTube, which will start off the week. The NOLA Gaming Week on YouTube. And then there's a game after that against the Dallas Wings. Natasha Howard's out basically for the season. 6 to 8 weeks. I mean, she might could come back during the finals. They make it that far, but you know, they barely have any wins, and they're not above 500. Anyway, I don't want to say barely, but anyway, we play the Wings on Twitch after, well, basically it's the last game of the week. It's the 3rd game. You know, it's real busy towards the end of the season, just getting all the games in. Another assist. That's the type of assist I like, man. So, yeah, we do have a busy week next week. A lot of it is going to be on Twitch, though. Then, on top of that, we have the Super Bowl. Yes. The Madden 22 Super Bowl. It will be the end of the Madden series. Had such a fun time, man. It was such a great time just developing a team, taking them from the bottom of the standings to the very top, man. I mean, just creating everything about it, all the way down to the plays that we run, to the audibles, to the formation subs, to just everything.
Over McGee Stafford. That one on McGee Stafford.
No, even the interceptions, I feel most of them are just my fault, honestly. Just being reckless. You really have to focus every possession when it comes to football. I mean, when it comes to this, it's not as much brain work every single possession. I mean, I can get a rebound, come down the court, pass it to Sylvia, foul, she can take care of the rest, and that's the rest of my brain work right there after I pass it to Sylvia.
Outside.
Now, when it comes to football, it's more so of pre-read, a lot of pre-reading going on, and then honestly, it's even the picking the play, the situation you're in could be 2nd and 4, 2nd and 7, are 2 completely different types of plays. And that's a difference of 3 yards, you know what I'm saying? So then you're picking the play, then you're doing a pre-snap read, and then on top of that, you're doing any type of audibles to where, like, in the pre-snap read, if somebody's heavy on one side, whatever the case, your lineman, your hot routes, your all that, then you snap the ball. You feel me? Like, then you snap it. And within, let's just say, good pass by me, another assist. And I'm keeping us in the game. Let's just say, you know, it's play action. You gotta watch the line before you watch anyone else that might be open, but you kind of have to know where to look the moment you take the ball back and fake the handoff, because there's going to be a defensive lineman in your face who will tackle you within 1.5 seconds. And where do you look? How do you look for it? Well, it was all in your pre-snap read. If you didn't read it right, then you're just going to be looking frantically waiting for somebody to get open. And they're not going to be open, fam. You know, God forbid they pick the right play on defense and everyone's just covered anyway. You know what I'm saying? Like, the amount of brain power it takes to do that every single possession for 15 minutes for 4 quarters just so you can win. I mean, it really is a break when you're up by 3 touchdowns, you get the possession. Good shot by me. It's like the 3rd quarter, towards the end of the 3rd quarter, you're up by 3 possessions. And it's like, okay, it's 3rd and 4. I could try to pass the ball like I need to, but let's just run it. You know what I mean? I mean, now it takes a little bit less brain power. Now I'm just like, all right, what's the defense looking like? What's our offensive line looking like? Are there any mismatches? We're running to this side. You see what I mean? What I'm saying by brain power? Like, boom, right there, just like that. But yeah, it's a lot less reading and just more so, all right, we're running over here. What does it look like over here? It's not too bad. Is anyone pulling? All right, let's just say height and see how it forms. It forms kind of what I was thinking of. And you just react from there. And it's just like, oh, okay.
Clarendon with it.
Not as much.
Back to Jefferson.
But anyway. Super Bowl.
Takes the 3.
Versus the Titans. They beat the Browns in the AFC Championship.
Now Mitchell.
It's going to be Ryan Tannehill and King Henry against the greatest show on turf 2.0.
Trailing by 2. And Sue Bird with the swat. And it's out of bounds to the feet as Indiana retains possession.
So yeah. So 2 Twitch games.
Jefferson outside.
Super Bowl. Trek to Yomi is continuing still. Hey, smart. Very smart. 23 and 18 is crazy. I might have a 20-20 game. It's 2 minutes left. 2:20 actually.
No way she's gonna miss from the line when the game's still hanging in the balance.
Yeah. You're gonna have that, and then Trek to Yomi, and then the fight against Floyd Patterson, the best opponent I have, or I will face. The best opponent that I will face to date. Overall 87, I have trained at the Big Bear for that shit, you know. I'm not trying to lack in any areas. Trying to cover all my bases before I fight him, you know. I don't know what to expect. These old school fighters, they can have secret power out of nowhere. I mean, I knocked down Eddie Chambers 2 rounds. By the 5th round, he hit me with something. out of nowhere, and it stunned me, and then he hit me another 2 times, and I almost got knocked out. And this is the 5th round where his standing is like in the 70s. So I don't know what to expect. Let's just put it that way. I just want to remain undefeated. I want to get my KOs in the record books and all that stuff.
They recover it. Back to Collier.
We're really down. This is kind of crazy. Of course we can win.
Bird outside.
Oh my God. Oh, thank God. All right, let's see. Nobody shoot unless I say so. Two-handed bandit. 2 hands for safety. All right, down by 3. I can do this as long as we keep this defensive shit going. We can figure this out. No fouls, no frills. Oh shit. All right, yeah, not really open. Let me get the TO. Let's figure this out. I don't know why I'm so happy. So we're down. Somebody tell her we're down. All right, let's see. Let's see. Could shoot that, but then keep it.
It's Lonnie Mitchell on the wing.
I can get a better shot. Nah, I can get a better shot. Shit. I gotta be careful.
A nice play to get a hand to that pass and tip it out of bounds.
I don't know, man. I just been
coming up with the steal there.
turn around. Ah! All right, fuck it. I mean, let's just hope they can miss some free throws. Not Bird.
And an intentional foul right there.
Yeah, you can't let him hold the ball and just milk those seconds away.
No,
Of course she
man,
missed.
you've got to foul. It's going to come down to free throws.
Pressure situation.
T.O., fam. Fuck.
Critical. Their only choice now is to go for the 3 to tie.
Timeout called the Fever.
T fucking O. All right. Nobody do nothing crazy till you give me the ball. Oh my God!
No good from 3-point territory. And there's the intentional foul.
Sue Bird has done everything in the WNBA.
Fuck.
Made all-star teams, won titles. Really a true role model for any young player coming up in this league.
That's the
So we see the Lynx get the win here. This was a hard-fought, well-earned victory for them. They really had to work for this one.
Yeah, weaker teams, they might have buckled at the end. You know, really with that crowd amped up. Everyone in the building rooting against them. But they stood tall and pulled it out.
And that's a wrap, everyone.
Sue Bird playing out of her mind. 28-18. I ain't get no help. Kelsey had 2 for 12, 1 for 8. You had 1 for 8 and you shot the last shot. I should punch you in the face. 22 points. Sue Bird going crazy at 40 years old, bruh. I don't know. 4 for 24 from 3. 8 for 19 from free throws, bruh. We lost like that. Fuck. Follow me on Twitch. The next 2 games are going to be on Twitch next week. Only one's going to be on YouTube. See you next week, man. Fuck.